Hey, good morning, beautiful. I just have to say I love you. I'm so grateful for you and all the folks out there. You're just living and being a part of my life. And some cafes are cooler than others, and on a snow day in Portland, you can't be too particular, so this cafe is not quite as cool as some of the cafes that I like to go to. But that being said, I wrote you something. This is for you, because I love you. It's called Be Mine. You wouldn't believe how the day shifted. Literally, I felt like giving up on everything yesterday. My old man talked me into saving a few bucks, so I canceled my nights in the hostel. Realizing guests were coming, I packed all my shit out of the back studio and moved into that RV that I euphemistically call the Urban Glamper. Despite moving the septic that clogs with toilet paper, the chunks of unmelted snow on the floor, and the random piles of bags dumped on and around the dining area, I was semi-relieved. I plugged in my electric blanket and rested for a minute. Snow days used to be the best. When I was in Portland, I was an educator, and when they closed down PPS, it was heaven on earth for me and the boys. I watched their eyes light up when I put them in the sled or skis or snowboards. Josiah was one when school was shut down for almost 2 weeks because of a real storm. There was a foot of snow covered the ground with 2 inches of solid ice crusted on the snow. It was literally unsafe to do anything. Maybe we have PTSD or from that, so we close it when a snowflake dances on the concrete and melts on impact. This one was pretty soft. There was snow, but not enough to impact driving, really. But my yoga nidra class was canceled that afternoon, so I just lay there dozing and dreaming a little until for some reason inspiration struck me while scrolling on Instagram. I'd been feeling pretty good about the Portland girl situation. After spilling my guts to Aaliyah and getting crickets for a week, I finally felt purged. Like just finally that getting enough disrespect after sharing my deepest feelings with her. I just couldn't believe it. And it just felt good to know when you were disrespected and then forget about it in a way. And Lenore, I was trying to be friends with her, but her idea of a friendship seemed to be that she got to tell me everything that I did wrong when we met up or communicated. And so I just let go of both of them. And even though I realized that I might have to cross paths at the next Jesuit game when I'm filming one of Martell's old teammates and their boys are there. But what was significant was Aaliyah follows this hottie on Instagram. And for some reason today, I just couldn't stop watching her reels. Although the thought of the cigars made me want to gag, the joy she had with hers made me want to try one. And whatever she's drinking, I'll have a sip. She's smoking hot too, not all sexy hot, but charm and love swirled up with the Lord and soulful tunes. She's done up too. She looks like somebody. And then to top it off, I see her walking down Santa Monica Boulevard, where I just tried to meet with the Ukrainian and watch Porcelain Wars not 3 days ago. She looks like who Aaliyah would want to be on her posts, and I'm betting they know each other. But I'm feeling Chuck, so I just say, Aaliyah can fuck off. I try messaging Thea, but she's not following me, so I go to Facebook, and somehow my message goes through. Hello, Thea. I'm between Portland and LA a lot, and up here to film some hoops. You're beautiful. I love your content. Wondering if you have a Valentine's date tonight, and if not, would you like one? I switch back to Instagram and realize she's following me now. What the fuck, I say to myself? I can't believe she responds to my cold call. Figuring she might be on Instagram, I hit her back. Hey Thea, you more on Insta than Facebook? I love your voice and your tones are so expressive. And your style on here, bunch of cute heart lovey emojis. And I see you're going back and forth between LA and wondering if you work down there or play down there. This is my sports channel, I tell her. I got some other stuff going on that's more in line with my heart. I'm a little shy to share that part. What else do? You got kids? While I'm writing here on Instagram, she's writing me back on Facebook. This is like super nice, capitalized. Thank you, smiley face, blushing emoji. I do have a night planned with a bunch of teenagers inside, but we'll have to do something next time you're around. Oh, I say, I miss my teens. I loved having them around. I'm here till Wednesday. You want to meet up for coffee or something tomorrow or Sunday? She's in. Meanwhile, Phoenix Rising gets me off of my Craigslist ad, tells me she wants to rent my glamper, and then Thomas, the guy who just came by the other day, he's in too. So I'm laying in my mess, just what the fucking dream girl wants to meet me as I let go of my last bit of Portland turf. My dad calls with a clogged toilet and wants Thai. Moduck Yum or something, he tells me. I get him Hawaiian and go plunge and diagnose his plumbing issue. We eat together, I watch him think on something. Happy Valentine's Day, Dad. I remind him of a small book his mom wrote about her life. I remind him of how much his dad loved them and how much she loved him and how much sadness she felt for not being able to grieve and support them at the same time. I'll have to read it again, he says. I give him a long hug, hold his body up. I see his eyes moisten and become a little red. I repeat the plan to him. Dad, you got one flush. I'll be back before you need to do another one. Just cut back on the fiber. We both laugh. And so then I'm walking back into my camper and I hear my phone ringing. I look down and I see it's Thea. And I'm thinking she's calling me for a second. And then I'm like, realize that, oh my God, I'm video chatting her. And I try to hang up. I try to like press the button, but it doesn't work. And she answers the phone and she's all sitting there and her hair all done up. And an hour and a half later, she knows everything about me. Wait a minute. That was the ending, but I skipped the best part of the story. I'm laying in bed watching her hair process, her eyes, her voice, her movements, sipping a cocktail. I hear her words and I'm telling her something self-deprecating. And she stops me in the middle of that. And like an angel, she transforms into a living spirit and tells me that it's different than how I'm saying. She knows what I know inside, not what the words say when they're trapped between the tongue and the mind. I tell her more truth. She hears me. We love each other. It's a miracle. There's no answer, no future, no past, only now. Her and I just loving on each other in the moment, being real and open in the glamper. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And thanks again for watching and coming here to Safeway on Hawthorne for a few minutes, and I guess subscribe if you like it. I hear that's what they say on YouTube. Follow me, leave a comment so the next person knows how much fun you had here at Safeway. All right. My love to you guys. Bye.